again. I have a better idea. Come. Don't keep them waiting. You're nothing. Centaur heart. Hit me.
Expected you to come.
Let's see how this goes.
The fathomless.
Wasn't all that hard to find, really.
Your struggles have not gone unnoticed, cousin. So take...
Oh, this place.
That underworld of yours places a real pig.
Lady Artemis.
How fares the hunt this time around? Okay.
Power of Olympus. Stronger still.
Come forth, wretches, and stop this meddler.
Copy. Right. What's in the world this time?
What's up, man? Just doing the KOF All Star detox. Nobody else can get it running either. People in the Discord are like panicking. I really feel like playing that game right now, but I can't anymore. So all the other emulators crash too much. It's too frustrating to play. So I just quit cold turkey. Pretty sure the emulator has to fix it, or the developers of the game have to. I'm not gonna spend 6 hours setting up another emulator.
What do we have here?
What's up, Thurns? Yeah, I just quit cold turkey. Very rare for me to do that, but kind of circumstances called for it. I spent a ton of money on that game and time too, and people seem to like watching it. It's a real shame, but it's out of my control. That game just doesn't work well with emulators. Other stuff like Honkai Impact before the PC port, I was actually able to play that relatively fine on emulator, but
Gods grant me strength.
something wrong with how KOF All Stars is coded. It just doesn't work. Out of my hands.
Do not so much as think about it.
I'm not about to go buy a phone and to play that game. Because I'm really not I'm not a heavy phone user at all. So either it works on the emulator or I just quit. Pretty much only get calls from doctors, my family, and then
Well, that's better.
spam booty calls. That's it. I get so many scam callers, and they even text me now. I'm kind of just like indifferent towards mobile phones. I really don't like them. They get on my nerves.
We cannot effectively.
You're not gonna give me dash? Dude, this is shit. I'm not getting anything. I guess I'm gonna have to go with this. Let's see what he's got. Oh, 30% attack speed. Alright.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Finally.
Here's a
The seed is pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
Electo.
Well,
Gotten a bunch of garbage so far.
Considering I beat you last we met, I'd be much.
Don't want to hear it from you, trash. Just want to see you bleed.
KOF all dead. I just got that. Yeah. The fun is over. Playing that game with the crashes, I can't describe how frustrating it is. It makes everything take like 10 times longer to do, because that game, like most modern games, it takes forever to get into actual gameplay. That's why I just quit like I did. I could get my dailies done in 10 minutes before the emulator got false flagged as cheating software because it wasn't crashing. When it was crashing, everything took so much longer.
You wouldn't dare.
There's only so much of that I can take. Or a fucking snap. I'm not about it. Who do I want to go with now?
Might help. Broke out of Tartarus.
So when is the Neo and the Dynasty Warriors stream? I might actually stream it. I was gonna do however many runs of this I need to do for the true ending, and then probably play some Avengers, and it's probably gonna be it for tonight. I might just watch it. At the same time, I had a really bad anxiety attack last night. I kind of need to take it easy. I don't think anybody from America would be watching anyway. The earliest it's gonna be at that point is just like 5 a.m. for East Coast people. Be 4 p.m. for Central.
Welcome back. Aw, for me? Really, Your Majesty?
You know, of all the souls I've ever met, I feel like you put this stuff to the best possible use.
What's your official business anyway, Your Royal Majesty? Seems like...
It's... Look, the truth is, I am trying to get out of here. I've hit some stumbling blocks along the way, but I think...
Oh, really? Say no more. I know how that is. Hope the fates will look the other way for you. You bet.
Alright, it's
that's good.
somewhat decent.
Stay cool.
It's a bunk-ass build. I'm glad I'm not playing on heat. I don't have any heat modifiers on right now. My goal is to get the true ending, and then I'm gonna mess around with the Codex mod. Just let you just give yourself upgrades. Because this game doesn't really give you that kind of player agency. They have some things that you can change, but you can't.
Good enough.
It's not like... I think Dead Cells does it the best, actually. Dead Cells just straight up lets you start with whatever you want. But I don't like that game that much.
Hit me if you can.
I don't hate that game, but I don't like it that much either.
Let's do this.
So my elusive Artemis has shown you favor, has she?
All right, Lord Zeus.
I don't think they're doing Muso or Neo, though. That's all I really care about. I want to see the new content for Neo, and I want to see whatever the Muso game's going to be. And then the Hyrule Warriors. That's all I'm really interested in.
In the name of Hades. Let me see.
Oh, good. Another chance to get
Course is set.
Athena Dash. I just want to get the true ending before I start messing around with mods.
No pleasing all upon Olympus, I suppose.
Still don't give me Dash. Man. What is up with this? Got like every possible thing Athena can have but the Dash.
Don't know why you would do...
Apologies, Lord Zeus. Looks like I angered him.
No, I don't have the heart to keep...
Got basically nothing this run. Basically a bunch of junk. Nothing good. I'm gonna use the shop and try to get Athena. There we go. Have dash, please. Still no dash. Wow. I haven't tried this one. Actually, I have tried this one before. Deadly Reversal would be nice if I had deflect on something decent. I'll try it anyway.
Combined power. May I say you look lovely this whatever time it is, Lenny.
Well, that'll be part of my KOF detox. Probably playing Neo 2 again. And I think I'm just gonna get somebody to carry me through the rest, because I've had really high stress levels lately. That's kind of why I stopped playing that game. That game just pisses me off.
Enough.
Then again, I've been playing Avengers, which is
King Theseus is
far worse designed than Neo is, so
Which one?
maybe I'll get less pissed off at at Neo after playing Avengers, because that game has even more annoying enemies. Yeah, I quit. I had to quit cold turkey. I had no choice. I'm not going back to playing on the other emulators. It literally crashes like every 5 minutes. It's really annoying. I would much rather just abandon my account than play on the other emulators. It's too frustrating. They're making some good changes to Avengers, though. I have faith they're gonna fix that game. I only paid like $30 for it, so I definitely got my money's worth. It's just Black Widow's loot table is bugged, so she gets junk from like almost every endgame activity. That's kind of why I haven't been playing it much. I'm actually unironically enjoying playing as Iron Man, because he's a very versatile character. And he has more melee moves than you think.
Over there.
Oh yeah, rush kick. My favorite.
Should be handy. Who dies first?
Not much. I had a really terrible anxiety attack last night, so I'm taking it easy today. And having to quit KOF cold turkey after all that time and money I spent is understandably demoralizing too. but I also realize it's not my fault. It's not my fault that they don't make a PC port. Too stubborn to make one. A lot of their competitors are starting to do it.
Butterflies.
I sense so much death in the gates of your father's realm of late, my kin.
The War God's power. Here they come. Nice.
It's not the first time I've quit a game cold turkey. Just that abruptly, like literally overnight. Kind of a little weird. Yeah, I was really enjoying having a service game to play, especially with the drought games to play and stuff. But I've got other stuff to play pretty much throughout the rest of the year, so I'll be fine. There's Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes next month. There's Onichan Bar Origin. There's Sakuna and Hyrule Warriors in November. I don't think I have anything in December. It's not like I won't have things to play. It's just nice to have a service game to play. People seem to like watching KOF for whatever reason. I wasn't really playing it for viewership. I was just playing it because I enjoyed it. But it was definitely a money pit in terms of profit. A lot of other stuff I play, I actually made some money back.
The underworld leave quite.
When chance is too far-fetched to be believed, then it's the fates. It's all the same to me.
Give me Athena Dash, please. Dash?
Respite.
Please? No? What the hell is this, man? I've gotten like almost her entire drop pool, and there's no Athena Dash. Some serious bullshit. I'm gonna take this.
Use this.
Looking forward to getting this true ending so I can start messing around with mods, because all that's left at that point is basically just maxing out the bonds and doing the heat levels and stuff. And I want to do more grinding before I do higher heats.
That's one champion unseated.
Say hi to the Shade! Oh, I won't talk to him. There he goes. I love that they added that little Easter egg. The one Shade is the only one that's actually rooting for him. He didn't talk to him before. Let's go ahead and grab this.
To the surface.
Might be able to grab a Titan Blood from here, actually. I'm very close to being able to afford one. It might be a Diamond, though. I think it alternates between Diamond or Titan Blood.
I've reached the surface.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to mess with my my hammer loadout. Actually, I'm nowhere near. I'm just gonna grab this other stuff.
Thank you, mate.
Your boatman there is a reliable deliverer of death, it seems.
Take that.
This is my fight.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Sure Lord Uncle Zeus won't mind.
Well, I have one last chance to get Dash. Last chance in the run. It doesn't matter that much. I don't think this one's going to be the true ending. I'm pretty sure the next one is going to be. So I'm just going to do another run after this. It's only going to take like 20 minutes.
Another one of those especially gigantic vermin. Lady Athena.
Give me the dash. Ah, I can get this. Complete her prophecy. It must be pretty close to. Oh yeah, prophecy fulfilled. That's actually better. I can get by without the dash. It's just weird how many times she appeared. I never got it even once. I'll take the health. Hopefully I get the bag this time. I did not get the bag. It's not going to give me a 2 bag. I hate this poison gimmick. Someone needs to make a mod to just remove the poison. It's not fun. Zombies and the rats are like the worst enemies in the game. Because that's all they do is they just put a bunch of crap on the ground. Always take a lot of damage in those rooms, especially as a melee build. Unless you get lucky and you knock their armor off like right away, you're always going to take a ton of damage. Looks like it's going to be 3 bag this time.
should be useful.
Dude, am I seriously gonna get 4 bag? I don't think I've ever gotten 4 bag before. It's very rare for it to not give it to you on the third one. Third room you enter. I hate this stupid fucking poison. So dumb, it drains your health so fast.
Who's next?
This is such a shit run. Worst luck.
Slowing down.
More rats. There's still more? I fucking died to it too. That's what's dumb. You can die from it as well.
Okay.
So damn annoying. I hate this stupid shit. So frustrating. A lot of times you can't even find the Mandragora. Can't believe it's making me do 4 of these. Just more of these fucking rats. I wish they had just taken them out completely, or just gotten rid of the poison.
It's no use.
Everything else doesn't piss me off in this game, it's only this part. Usually it's very rare for you to not get the bag on the third room that you enter, but because this run is just bad in every facet, I had to do 4, and I lost a life because of it. I'm really glad I wasn't doing a challenge run with this. Because that's like the worst possible luck you can get.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, well that's kind of useful right now, but not really. I'm gonna take the cast. It was a good decision to just do a story progression run. I'm gonna really enjoy giving myself access to the Codex mod once I finish this. There's nothing akin to like a custom mode in this game. You have some control over what you start with, but not much. You also can't just reset the game if you want a new seed either. You have to kill yourself. You have to get a game over.
I have done virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing.
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong. And that you're an obstinate, overbearing, and miserable excuse for a husband and father. Don't you understand I'm trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to do it yourself?
Go ahead, burn your cape off.
You're right. I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Go then. Go to her. But should harm befall her, I shall bring my worst wrath upon whomever is to blame, including you.
What? You're letting me go just like that? You're just afraid of getting struck.
Oh wow, I think this is the last one.
You're serious?
I mean, I've kicked his ass like 40 times.
Go.
Alright. You're gonna get your ass beat anyway, so... I wasn't expecting that. It's like when you're playing a fighting game online and you get somebody that has like 1 bar, and you just turn the game off. Like, nah, I don't feel like dealing with that. It's going to be like torture to play. I'm just gonna leave. The preemptive rage quit.
By this? Is this a trout?
Well, maybe this is the true ending, if he's just letting me go. If not, then the next one will be for sure.
Zagreus, you're back.
Mother? Mother, wait. What is all this?
Oh, Zagreus, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going. To your home. To Cerberus. Nyx. Your father.
You're... really? Mother, you're serious?
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me. Rather than return the customary way.
Well, you've seen it 9 times by now.
Join you? But... wait, how are you going to get back? I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
Charon?
The bro.
Douglas, he has pressing matters to attend to. So let's not keep him waiting any longer, son. Come on, then.
I'm still alive. But how?
You're on the River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
I can't believe that this is happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though, even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage.
I haven't fought Karen yet. I know that's one of the things that you can do. He's kind of a cool character because he can't talk, but Zagreus can understand him somehow, so they're like bros. Well, this is the true ending, so enjoy it. I thought I had one more run after this, but I guess I don't.
Eurydice and Orpheus.
Snow everywhere.
I think this would be a lot more emotional if I hadn't stopped playing this game. Because people have beaten this game like thousands of times in early access. So it hits really hard for them that the game's like actually done, but I kind of came in pretty late and I didn't play that much. You can't ever see this again either. I'm sure the YouTube videos for this must be really popular. You can't ever go back to Greece again. Like if you try to go back, it just you just kind of die like you did in early access. And now I can see why it took them so long to add the ending. Because even though there's no fights after, there's a lot of content that comes after it. Which I'm glad. I don't think the game needs to be any longer than it is. The fact that it's a short run is what makes all of the systems actually work in tandem with each other. If the runs were like 90 minutes or whatever, I feel like this game would be torture to play. The fact that you can finish it in like pretty much 30 to 35 minutes every time is what makes it work. I generally only play roguelikes. The only ones I put a lot of time into are the ones that I can finish in under an hour. Past that point, I start to get really frustrated. I think this game does a lot of things right. The main thing I don't like about it is the poison in the last level, the RNG involved. Although admittedly, it's very rare that the third room you enter does not have the bag. I think that's the first time that's ever happened in like 30 hours of playing this. And the fact that they don't really let you go wild with creating builds and stuff. You really have to use mods to see some of the cool stuff, unless you just keep playing and playing and playing. Which not everybody has patience to do. You know, in Dead Cells, they make it pretty painless to just play with what you want. You can test things out and stuff, but in this game you need a mod, so you're playing on Switch and you just don't have access to any of that stuff. The keepsakes help to a degree, but there's still, as you can see there, I started with the Athena keepsake, and I never once got the dash. I encountered Athena like 6 times in that run. Because there's like hundreds of thousands of combinations in this game, and you're just never really going to see most of them unless you use mods or you just play like hundreds or thousands of times. There's still a lot to do in this, though. I know there's more after this. There's also all the relationship stuff I haven't done yet. So now I can skip all the cutscenes when I play on Switch, but they're gonna let you transfer your save within the next month, so I'll probably just play that one casually. I definitely did get to the end a lot faster on the Switch version because I actually knew what the hell I was doing.
We're here.
We're here.
This is embarrassing, but I don't know the way to get back in.
The only way he knows how to get back in is by dying.
That's quite all right. I do. In the name of Persephone the Queen. Open.
The only way he knows how to get back is by dying. That's kind of morbid when you think about it, even though he's immortal.
I spent many days tending this garden. Or nights? Quite difficult to tell the time here. But it's held on longer than I would have expected. Cerberus?
Puppy.
Persephone.
Cerberus. I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Know that I am sorry.
Hades. You look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing to.
I know. I know why. Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, Persephone.
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
Yeah, you're kind of a dick father. A real dick.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Yeah, or what? You're gonna get your ass beat again? I think I've the past like 10 runs have been deathless. So he's gotten his ass beat 10 times in a row.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
Oh, stop it, both of you. Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood...
I haven't watched it. I need to watch that later.
I showed very little patience. Question your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus,
That was one of the Cerberus games I might go back to since I had to quit KOF.
I have no excuses.
Kind of empty on Cerberus games right now. I tried Warframe as well. I might try that game more too. I need some kind of replacement, and PSO2 is pretty inexpensive to play. It's mostly just premium. I can't buy premium until I get paid in a few days. So maybe maybe next month I might start playing that again. But I also have to get ready for not the Hades DLC, but the Neo 2 DLC. I don't think that will take too long. If I can get somebody from the Discord to just help me. It might actually be faster to just wait. I'm not sure. Because in the other...
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother?
In the first game, they lowered the requirements to get to the end.
I've long since come to
When they
accept
started adding more modes. But I don't know if I want to bank on them doing that. They haven't done that yet.
you're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, the decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking the domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
Yeah. You've only kicked his ass like 40 times.
About that. Your ransacking revealed many flaws in our security. The types that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free?
Even though he can't survive up there.
For the Queen.
I guess there has to be a gameplay reason why you keep fighting, even though his mother is down here with him now, and he physically can't survive up there. He can only be up there for a few minutes. I was wondering, like, what the story reason was going to be for why he can keep playing.
Zagreus, if you keep fighting out of here, it shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
I'm surprised there's actually, like, a narrative reason for why he can keep playing when he has no reason to leave anymore.
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface,
Yeah.
it's still going to be you waiting up there.
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn otherwise.
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then?
I like how self-aware this is. Like, if this wasn't a roguelike, the game would just, like, end here. And you probably would just have to start a new file or something, but because it's a roguelike, you actually have to come up with reasons why the gameplay loop still exists.
You have it half correct.
But it's done better than a lot of other games where you can play after the story, like Avengers and stuff, where it's like you feel like you didn't accomplish anything. Here's like, you're reuniting a broken family and you're helping everybody and you're kind of realizing that your home is in the underworld the whole time. There's no real reason to leave and people really need him there.
Perhaps you'll also
I've definitely played many games where they try to make things go after the story and it just feels like a hollow, it just feels like a husk. It doesn't feel like you really did anything. I like how it's done in this game.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started then?
Oh wow, that picture is beautiful.
Feared ruler of the dead, reunited with his long-lost bride, Persephone, the queen, and together with their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus.
Look at Cerberus.
Go on to
What a
reign
good boy.
eternally beneath the earth, in relative harmony. The queen's return marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead. And even after all this time, Olympus never did discover what transpired there, in the underworld.
After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the underworld.
Oh, you can actually look at the picture again.
I get used to seeing us together like this.
Yeah, but we can't ever watch that ending again. It functions very much like you know, like Grand Theft Auto, a lot of the open world games where you can't ever go back to like the final level or the ending or anything. Everything just kind of keeps continuing. In this game, I have to say, out of all the games I play that are structured like this, where it's like there's a lot of finality to the ending, but for gameplay purposes, you can still play. I think this game actually did it the best. There's actually like logical reasons for why you're still escaping and why you're still fighting your father. The transition from like pretty much the end of the main story to like just the gameplay loop is actually done really well. I thought it was done terribly in Avengers. I think Avengers had like the worst transition from a cohesive story to just endless grinding. As it felt like you accomplished nothing. Like the AOL Instant Messenger is still there. It's like nothing was really accomplished. You kill MODOK, but he didn't really do much of anything anyway.
The Queen is
He was
back.
kind of a shit
You
villain.
did it, lad. You must have lots of catching up to do. Or patching up. And I'm to understand that your escape attempts, they are officially approved, isn't that so?
That's so indeed, sir. Especially for now, at least. I'm going to keep on fighting to the surface. Helps me to vent a bit, and like Hypno says, it makes the underworld a better place. Though indirectly, I suppose.
Well, then I look forward to working with you in a more formal capacity. And it is my sincerest hope that you, your mother, and your father learn to get on better.
Thank you. It's mine as well.
Zagreus.
You hung the painting where I am.
How has it been for you so far, Mother? Reacclimating to all this? You said before it was a struggle.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son. Everyone has been quite welcoming. The darkness is
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be...
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but I think I'm through running away. There may be times when it is necessary, of course. But no matter how far you run, it doesn't make your problems go away. You taught me that, you know?
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh.
Indeed.
It's okay, I guess I could get her keepsake now.
Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on...
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful, truly. Your father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment. I have something for you, too.
Oh, Mother, thank you. Let's see here. Seems like a good deal. I'll take it.
Flattery won't get you anywhere. We can't go back to how things used to be.
Flattery never got me anywhere with you to begin with, Meg. Doesn't mean I won't keep trying. I am ever stubborn, aren't I?
Just so I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me.
I guess that's right. But before you ask,
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to kill each other more officially, I guess.
we'll make it official, all right. This is my latest hole.
It's like them killing each other in this game is like... It's like death in Dragon Ball. It's like, doesn't mean anything. They're all immortal.
Must have been a song of yours.
It's basically the equivalent of just putting each other in timeout
It was amazing.
and grounding them.
Oh, that one, yes, I know. I mean, it was a favorite, I was told, by those who
Would you ever sing it again?
I shall give it some thought, I think.
Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't...
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes, go about your business as you best see fit.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. We can't keep this up with them forever, you know.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's kind of a little weird about how they're still introducing the gameplay loop.
I do. Your mother, the Queen,
Oh,
is working
okay,
on that.
there we go.
Well, look at you, boy. Never seen you quite so perky, relatively speaking, of course. Big, tough guy like yourself. You must have missed Mother just as much as she...
The monstrous triple-headed beast of Hades would perhaps be overcome with pure emotion by the joyous circumstances, were he only capable of this.
How dare you, sir? Always
Pet
have
the
more
dog.
pets for the greatest boy.
This game needs cats. There's no cats. There's only dogs. What's he got to say?
The Queen's come back. Though did she ever take her sweet time?
Hey, watch it, Hypnos. That's my mother you're talking about.
What, really? Huh. So then your mom doesn't spend any time with you either. We've got something in common.
We don't.
Talk to the surrogate mother.
The Queen.
I scarce believe it, too.
Together, let us
The
find
garden's
out.
always open now. Sounds good.
Oh, I got a prophecy that run too.
Only a matter of time,
Oh, I got
suppose.
2. Wow. So the next one to go for is probably going to be, somewhere in here. Yeah, this one. Beat it with the bow and the railgun. I can probably start using another weapon. Alright, that's maxed out.
Maybe this.
Alright, well, that's it for this for now. Actually, let me,
Mirror.
see if I can install that mod. See if I can do that really quick. There's still lots of story content left, but I feel like if I'm going to do the rest of the stuff, I'm probably going to mess around with builds. There's some really fun builds you can make with the fists, but because of how the game is designed, it's very hard. Okay, so how exactly do I do this? I think it's kind of complicated to set up. Yeah. How do I install? Let me look this up. Just give me a minute here. Hold on. I have to say, their writers are very talented. They're like the only ones that have actually managed to have a good gameplay reason for still being able to fight, even though the story is mostly over. It actually felt very well done, and there's still a lot more to do too. You can build relationships with people. There's a lot of other plot lines I haven't finished yet, mostly because I didn't play that much in early access. All right, how do I install this? I might watch some of that. I might just skim through it. I don't know. I had a really bad anxiety attack last night, so I need to take it easy. That was very, very satisfying to finish, though. I actually really like that. I can see why they're held in such high regard. Supergiant Games. They actually managed to blend gameplay and narrative better than almost anybody else. Because, as we all know, it's very rare to find good gameplay games with good story, or good story games that don't have shit gameplay. I feel like they've definitely mastered doing both. Okay, I'm almost done setting this up. Let's check this out. Okay, I think that's all I have to do. So how do I actually use this mod? Last Supergiant game I played was Bastion. I really liked Bastion too. That was their first game. That had a pretty good balance, but the narrative was kind of like weird. It was very vague about everything. Okay, how do I do this? Wait, what? I don't want to give myself darkness. It's only 10 though. I don't understand how to do this. Figure out how to do this. Oh, okay, I think I see how this works.
Skelly.
Where do I go to see the boons? Ah, okay. Okay, I see how this works. Seems like it would take a long time to set this up, but... Alright, so then give myself the dash. This is going to be pretty fun. I wonder how many boons it can actually process at once. I'm curious. This is going to be so busted. This is going to be a lot of fun. Now that I've completed the story, I'm just going to go all out and just dick around with this stuff. Do I want anything else? Actually, attack. Zeus attack. Oh, no, actually. So I need cast and special. Okay, let's get off this one. Go on the other one.
No fun. Change form.
I'm alive!
Okay, I just need special now. I wonder who I should do for special. Actually, I'm just going to go with Athena. Okay. Wow. This is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, now I need to get myself hammers.
Good as new.
I don't want to mess with the currency stuff. I'm still going to play the game legit. Okay, long knuckle, rush kick. Some of these won't actually work together. Alright, let's do a victory run since I beat the story.
Never felt so alive. Back in one piece.
What's up, Dan? Yeah, you can only see the ending once, so if you ever want to watch it again, you have to find a video. I'm sure the videos for it are probably really popular for that reason.
Time to go to work.
So now I'm just going, limiters are off. Just gonna have some fun now. Oh wait, I lost all my stuff. What happened? How does this work? Do I have to do it in the middle of a run? Oh, that took like 10 minutes to set up. Okay, so what happens when I do this in a run? Actually, I should take this first, not mess it up.
I'm here again.
My time's actually going down while I'm doing this. Ah, shit. Don't have much time. Yeah, I can't get back in. Huh. I can't back out either? Huh. I feel like I should not need to install a mod to do that, though. The game should have a like an unlockable mode to do that. I think that's one of my only complaints about that game. That and the RNG and those stupid rats in the last level are like the only things I don't like about it. Because there's so many cool synergies that you're just never going to see playing legit. Because there's so many different possibilities, and the run being short actually is kind of a detriment to the player, because by the time you get a really cool build, the game's going to be over. That's one thing I can agree with. I think it's definitely a missed opportunity to not just have something like that in the game. Like, you know, beat the game on like 30 heat or something, and then just get the ability to just make your own build. I think you should have the ability to do that. There's also no use for darkness once you max out the mirror either. A lot of people were asking for that, and that just never got added for whatever reason. That would be one way to do it. Just make it so that the darkness, you know, maybe it would be like 1,000 darkness or something. You could just start with as many boons as you wanted. That way the currency would always have some kind of use. Although admittedly in Hades it takes a lot longer for the currencies to be useless than pretty much any other game I played, because you always need them. And the trader actually makes it so that the stuff that you can't use anymore, like keys become pretty useless really early on, because they're really only used to unlock the mirror and then the weapons. And then past that point, I think the keys become obsolete pretty quickly. But because of the trading mechanic, you can actually still funnel them into something else. But it definitely does feel disappointing that I saw the true ending and I don't have any control over just starting the run with what I want without using a mod. That definitely feels a little bit off. But, I mean, there is a mod for it, so it's not even really much of a complaint. It's just, I feel like I should be able to do that without a mod. It's one of their competitors, Dead Cells, kind of makes it pretty painless to do stuff like that.
Back in the fight.
There's not that many mods for Hades either, but the ones that there are pretty impactful, as you guys just saw. I wish this game had mods, just like a faster walk speed and a dodge or something. I looked and there's only like cosmetics. Ah, you bastard. Barney. Guy's the MVP. Even after he got nerfed, that taser grab they do has so little startup. Really easy to get caught by it. I actually took off like half his health with that combo though. That was pretty good. Should probably play something else. I just beat this game at my neighbor's house today. I should probably play something I didn't already finish in its entirety today. I'm glad they implemented a lot of the changes I asked of them when I was beta testing. I think he feels a lot better. He doesn't feel like the worst character anymore. He has a really fun moveset. It was just he was so damn slow. Felt like he couldn't really do much about all the enemies just literally walking circles around him all the time. I still would like it if he could just run. But, I mean, they said that they're still going to be making content for the game. Obviously the bosses, I'm sure, will be playable. They might add new stuff to the existing characters too, who knows. Pretty exciting regardless. I don't like how slow the game is unless you're playing as Cherry or Adam, but it's a pretty well-designed game in many aspects. Especially putting a lot of design decisions that really suck in beat-em-ups to an end. Like enemies being able to go out of bounds and still punch you, and having a separate button to pick things up. Those are huge. They're things you don't really notice, but they actually make a pretty big difference when you play other games that don't have those features. Like when I play Fight and Rage and Streets of Rage 4 in the same session, I definitely miss the pickup button. I miss the OTGs and the wall bounces and stuff. I think they did a pretty good job of updating things. It's just the original version of the game had a lot of dumb stuff like the armor and the like one-frame grabs and stuff. You didn't really feel like the characters had much. They didn't have the tools to deal with that kind of thing. But now that the armor, it's not removed from the game, but a lot of the really annoying armor is gone. You definitely feel like you have more control. And then the only changes I really suggested, I suggested some stuff for Axel and Cherry. Making the offensive special on the grounds, making that faster. That was a change that I suggested. Also, the what's it called? What was the other change? Axel, the aerial special, actually landing all its hits regardless of the weight class. That was another one that I suggested. I think there were a couple others too, but those were the major ones. I think the jump cancel one, I can't remember if I suggested that to them or not. A damage buff too. But the damage buff was kind of, the whole community was wanting that. It wasn't just something I mentioned. Wonder if Wuha's on. He's like the only way I can play KOF anymore. I can't play it myself anymore. Let me see if he's on. I might actually just host him. I'm getting pretty hungry. Dude, what is this? Get this off. No, he actually is on right now. I'm gonna see how this runs, and I'm gonna go ahead and host him. After that anxiety attack last night, I think it's better that I just take it easy. Generally takes me a full day or more to recover from an anxiety attack. I have a really hard time functioning. I had trouble sleeping. I was in like physical pain and stuff. It's not fun. It's very shitty to deal with, actually.
This is the Chimera. Please respond.
Yes, Commander Hill.
What you got today? Nothing. I can't play as this character anymore because her drop table is all messed up. They a developer posted on the Reddit that they're looking into it. I'm sure as hell not gonna do 40 floors of the same 4 objectives for like 2 hours straight, where a single incapacitation renders me game over or wiped. I'm not gonna do that if I'm just gonna get junk at the end. It doesn't make sense. So let's see how this runs. I'm probably just gonna do like 1 mission. Take my meds, eat, go to bed. I might actually wake up for the other events and stuff today. We'll see. We'll have to see if I feel like it, honestly. I don't know, it feels like a lot of those streams, they get people that don't know how to play. It's very frustrating to watch. Although, I don't know, maybe they'll have people that know how to play this time, since there's no physical travel required anymore. It's very possible that they might. It's generally a big factor why they can't get good people at like events and stuff, because they're all really far away from it. Generally they just have like some random journalist or whatever playing. You can't like really tell anything. I'm curious if Virgil's going to have more than 1 weapon.
Alright, Avengers.
It's going to be really disappointing if he
We got word from our scouts of an
doesn't.
attempted breakout at one of AIM's prisons. Those Inhumans need our help. Let's go get our people.
Virgil looks pretty disappointing so far. Did someone join at the last second? Now I'm gonna get stuck in infinite.
You have to get all the Inhumans out safely. We can take it from there.
Understood, Dr. Pym. Searching the area now.
Like how clumsy that looks. Is that supposed to look cool?
I've located captive
It makes his
Inhumans.
suit look like it's some
They're being kept in portable
dollar
cells.
store bootleg.
You'll have to break them out.
He can't even land when he's like 2 feet above the ground. They seriously need to change that. It's not even like a cool 3-point landing. It's just like he straight up looks like he's falling over.
There they are. You'll need to destroy the locking mechanisms to open the cells.
I think we're good for now.
This one is open. That did it. Theo, work your magic.
You're safe.
You're safe now.
AIM units on radar.
Help me, please! Appreciate the help,
The cells are all open. Nice work. There are Inhumans caught in a standoff up ahead. There is a special enemy unit close to your location. They may drop something useful if defeated.
Oh, where's the elite? Let's go get the elite. Since I'm trying to raise my power level.
Nice, sweetheart! Watch your eyes, everyone! Oh, pal. Enemy spotted.
Backup has arrived. Protect those Inhumans.
Did it already soft lock? Might be the end of the stream here, folks. It's not even them clipping out of bounds. It's just they just didn't spawn. This fucking game, man. They claim to have fixed 1,000 bugs and stuff like this still happens, and this can happen at any time. Like, right when you're at the end of a hive, which is like the longest content in the game. This can happen at any time. The enemies just won't spawn. A lot of times what happens is, sometimes when you restart from checkpoint, they actually will spawn. But there are other times where even that won't save you, so you can just lose your run by, like, no doing of your own. The game just decides to break and screw you over. It's crazy how the combat is actually pretty well put together. It's poorly balanced.
There are Inhumans caught in a standoff up ahead.
It's pretty decently designed. It's mostly just the balancing issues, but then like every other facet of the game is broken. The enemies just won't spawn, so you just get soft locked.
Nice work.
I'm actually getting pretty hungry, so if it still does that again, I'm just gonna stop. Snack up, take my meds, go to bed, and then maybe if I feel like it, I might watch the TGS stuff.
Enemy spotted.
Better hurry.
I've seen horror stories of people getting to the end of the Mega Hive, which is just the same thing we've been doing for a month, but way longer. Getting to the end of it, and then the enemies don't spawn, or they clip out of bounds, and then even resetting the game doesn't fix it.
So friendlies.
I'm not sure how long they'll last out there.
I don't know, they were pretty fine last time, dude. The enemies didn't spawn. Shame that I got soft locked,
Backup
though.
has arrived. Protect those Inhumans.
This game is cursed.
safe.
Alright.
Aim unit!
Head for the location on your
What?
HUD.
This game is held together with, like, dollar store scotch tape. I'm pretty sure I remember the first time I did this, there's supposed to be, like, an actual struggle to protect them, but it just decided that a couple turrets and one enemy was just gonna stop spawning.
We got some not-so-friendlies!
Your objective is ahead. Interact with the object ahead of you. These enemies must be defeated.
Aim units on radar!
The enemies have been defeated.
What is going on? This freaking game, man. It's like it just stopped spawning enemies. It's spawning one, and then it just transitions to the next objective. It's not supposed to do that. I wonder if it's gonna still do it now that I'm transitioned to a loading zone. What the hell is up with this game?
AIM has caged a group of Inhumans for experimentation.
Yeah, if you're just not gonna
Rescue them.
spawn enemies again, then I just get a free win? Alright. I wonder if that's still going to happen, even though it's did a loading zone. This is like the walking sim mode. Watch it soft lock here. I would not be surprised.
The 4 cells have a security system controlled by a separate terminal in the command center. The security must be disabled to destroy a cell, who can only go down temporarily. Move quickly.
Why did you choose the wrong side?
You may now destroy the associated cell, but hurry.
Nap time!
Cell destroyed. Security down. The cell is vulnerable.
Tread lightly and carry on.
Do I get tired of being a genius? No, not really.
You're in for it now!
I'm in some trouble here! What? 50%? I missed my unibeam! Hello, pal. Sometimes you gotta run before you can walk.
Would you activate the console, please? Thank you.
Security on a cell is down. You can destroy it.
These guys got the guns, man. Fuck off.
Good job, you.
Damn annoying. Seriously need to like make it so that the AI can take aggro. That would make this a lot less frustrating to play solo. They don't even help you with objectives. Stuff like this. Stuff like this is trivial when you're playing with a human.
The cell has been destroyed.
But when you play with the AI, you have to do basically everything. It gets so obnoxious.
Cell security terminated. Hurry before it re-engages.
Night night, sweetheart. That's curfew.
The Inhumans have all been freed. Sending them coordinates for evacuation.
They did say that they're planning on improving the AI. I think that's when I would probably want to play this seriously again. It just sucks how you always have all the aggro and anything that's
Nice
not just
work.
killing
Everyone's
enemies.
safe at
you
the
get, like,
anthill
no help
thanks
with
to
it
you.
at all.
We're making progress. But
They
we'll
just
keep
kinda stand
looking
there.
until we've rescued every last Inhuman Ames holding.
Oh wow, 5 power level increase from doing that once. Alright, well, I'm done for now. Think I'm gonna snack up, take my meds, and then hoping I don't have another anxiety attack. I can, I don't know if I'll stream the stuff. I might watch it. I don't really think anybody from America outside of the East Coast would be watching anyway, because it's going to be really early everywhere else. It's going to be like ass o'clock for me. On the East Coast, it's going to be a little bit more manageable. It's pretty much all the stuff's going to be in the early morning for them, but for me, since I'm in California, it's a lot harder. I'm going to go ahead and host Wuha, since I had to quit KOF cold turkey. I'll just be watching him from now on. And go ahead and host him. See you guys later. I may or may not be back today. Actually, it's going to be tomorrow. I may not be back tomorrow, at least for the TGS stuff. I'll be on for other stuff, I'm sure, but we'll see. See you guys later. If you want to help me with my KOF detox fund, there's my link. I'll see you guys. If not later tonight, then probably in the afternoon for sure.